The fear of failure. Is it real or just an illusion? My friend, have you ever thought about how the fear of failure is the only prison we build for ourselves? It's the imaginary wall we spend our lives trying to overcome, only to realize it was never really there. It existed only in our minds. Failure is not the problem. The idea of failure is. The strange thing about this fear is that it doesn't come from failure itself, but from our imagination of failure. From that worst-case scenario we keep replaying in our heads as if it's bound to happen. How many times were you on the verge of taking a bold step? How many times did you think about starting a new project, making a big decision, or even trying something simple, only to hesitate because a voice inside whispered, "What if I fail? What will people say?" But have you ever considered that this voice is nothing but an illusion? It's just a thought, keeping you stuck in place while life continues moving forward without you. Failure, an essential part of being human. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you fear failure, you fear being human." Because failure is not a flaw, it's proof that you tried. How can we learn, grow, or become the best version of ourselves without passing through failure? Imagine if a child was afraid of falling, would they ever learn to walk? Of course not, because human nature understands that falling is part of the journey. But let me ask you an important question. Are you afraid of failure itself, or of how others will perceive you if you fail? The truth is, we don't fear failure. We fear judgment. We exaggerate failure in our minds until it seems bigger than it actually is. But the moment we dare to face it, we realize that most of our fears disappear the second we take the first step. Failure is not the end. It's the beginning of the road. Stoic philosophy teaches us that failure is not a fall, it's a step forward. When you make mistakes, you don't go back to zero. You move forward, but with more experience and knowledge. Every mistake gives you a chance to adjust, rethink, and improve. True failure is not in trying and falling, but in fearing to try at all and staying stuck where you are. What if you allowed yourself to fail? What if you saw failure as just another part of the long journey towards success? If you think this way, failure will no longer be your enemy. It will become your greatest teacher in life.